Are you one of those people that say you carry stress in your shoulders? Well, you're close. It's not stress, but it is an emotion. Matter of fact, it's an emotion about this size, and the name of it is on these charts. So when you say you carry stress in your shoulder, you're pretty close. And John and I have this unique ability to identify the exact name of that emotion. This is John, this is me, Michael. We have the ability to say, what is the emotion called? And best news of all, release it for you. Imagine having one of these baseball sized emotions in your neck and you try to move your neck and you can't. You get x rays and there's nothing there. Why? Because it's energy. Let us help. If you've got physical aches and pains, John and I can help you remotely on Zoom, by the telephone, and most importantly, today live here on the Releasing Negative Emotion Show. My name is Michael Loge. I am a certified emotion code practitioner. I'm here once a month with John. We're on episode number 283. John, say hello and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, John Inverarity here, certified emotion code, body code, belief code practitioner. And I'm in British Columbia, Canada, and helping people all over the world. This is what I love to work with here, physical aches and pains, clearing out old, unprocessed emotions from people to reduce, alleviate pain, how I got into it. So it is a favorite of mine. And, we will be looking for a couple volunteers today. So if that's you, unexplained chronic pain, for, like 6 months or more, that kind of a thing, volunteer in the comments. And if you are watching live, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. We always love to know who has joined us.
That's right. Well, John, I wish we could just put a billboard on the highway, say we can fix your pain with a magnet over Zoom, but it doesn't really work that way. So that's why we've been here. We've been here for 283 episodes over the last, I want to say 7 years. Also, I've done 2,000, look at this messy writing. I've done 2,880 free sessions on Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube and people's Zoom calls and a guest on people's Zoom calls, and with extreme success. And we want to help you too. We want to show you that we can identify the baseball-sized emotion that's causing your physical pain and release it. John, we haven't told them how we released it. Tell our friends tell our friends what will help reduce and eliminate this emotion. It's
a process. But yeah, we use a magnet, and magnet goes over the head, governing meridian, kind of looks like this. So the governing meridian runs from around here up and over, and so we could just go like that. So magnet amplifies our intention to release that unprocessed emotion, and just anywhere on that governing meridian would work. So say goodbye to that unprocessed emotion.
That's right.
Pretty quick and easy.
And I'm just going to show the book here. And John and I are doing the work of the emotion code. John's also a body code practitioner. And there's many different kinds of emotions that can come up. First, we're going to go through a little list, John. First, there's your own emotions. These are ones that you had. Maybe you had an accident or bad news or some kind of thing, and they're about this size. They're yours. And when we use the magnet, we can delete this emotion, maybe with 4 or 5 swipes, real quick like that. It fizzes this energy, so you get rid of it. And if it was in your neck and we get rid of it, it's like, oh, it's gone. I mean, John and I we should have a camera crew behind us when we're helping people over Zoom. They're lifting their arm for the first time, they're squatting, they're turning their heads back and forth. So this is your own emotion. And John, there's bigger ones, and these are the big buggers. What do we call these? These are?
Well, you can have an absorbed emotion.
That's right.
So essentially, it's like your response to someone else, or you take it on from someone else. A couple different ways to describe that, but essentially, it's someone else's emotion that they felt, and maybe you're around them, consoling them. You responded to them in a certain way, and then you took it on. And yeah, it's not even yours. We got enough of our own stuff to go around. We
That's right.
Absorbed stuff from other people. So it's good to clear out those absorbed ones.
And there's no way there's no common denominator. You could be shopping at the grocery store and somebody might be in a panic, or you might be a healthcare worker or an ambulance driver, or even the reception anybody in a hospital, people coming in with trauma, and this energy gets transferred over. And these are the big buggers that really stop us. So we have to ask, is it my own emotion? Is it an absorbed emotion? And there's two other categories. One is called prenatal. John, what does that mean?
Prenatal. So that is so the timeline is prenatal. So it's lodged in the womb when your mom was pregnant with you. So maybe mom was going through something, a little bit stressed, and it can even be like time of birth. See like shock of time of birth. Seen that once or twice. But yeah, so maybe mom is feeling unsupported or frustrated, just really, really uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
And so you, as a baby, take that on.
Yeah. I don't know that we've done a show on this, but last week I had a client. I've got lots of new clients over the summer, so thank you to all my new clients. And this woman had cold hands and feet.
Mm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then she said something key. She said, I've had it forever. I thought,
Mm.
oh, so it's not recent, right? And she said she wears gloves sometimes. She's got like 10 kinds of slippers and matla, what do you call them? Uggs and everything for her feet, big wool
Yeah.
socks. So I did the work. I connected with her. We're going to explain how we do that. And I did. I found two emotions, and they were prenatal. So
Mm-hmm.
that means she was born with these two emotions that were causing her hands to be cold and her feet to be cold. And if I didn't find it as prenatal, I wouldn't have gotten rid of it. So it's definitely one
Mm.
that we have to ask for. When, if it's not, if it isn't mine, if it is, fine. And if it's a prenatal, and during the call, she resumed her temperature in her feet and in her hands. Can you
Mm. Wow.
imagine? In her feet
Yeah.
and in her hands. So I was pretty excited about that. One time I'm at a trade show in Calgary, and the booth across from me, the woman was a crier. So she cried all the time, cried, 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 cried. So her booth mates come over and said, "Can you help my friend? She cries over anything, and we can't. She cries everywhere at the movies, at restaurants. She just cries." So, uh, she didn't want to come over. She thought I was too weird because she saw me with the magnet, but she wanted to get help. So, you don't have to come over. So at the trade show, she was across the hall or across the aisle, and I did an emotion code session, and she had prenatal energy. It was a prenatal emotion of crying.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
she even said, she goes, even when I was a young girl, I cried about everything. I cried when I was a baby. So I deleted that one emotion, and she didn't cry again for the whole weekend. And her friends were
Wow.
so pleased with that. So give us, we've done 283 episodes because there's like 283 things that we're having extreme success with. And today we're looking for volunteers that have physical pain. And in a traditional session, we would meet you twice. The first time we get as many as we can, I say all the big ones. And the second meeting is kind of a follow up. You would come back and say, hey, you know what? Since my last meeting, the pain went from a 9, it's down to a 1. So that's pretty traditional, and we know that. So when you come back, and then sometimes just in one emotion in the second session. So today, we want to help you for the first time. Our goal is to significantly reduce your pain. John, tell our friends how to set up to be a volunteer today.
Right. So gotta be watching live. Volunteer, tell us where the pain is. So location. So if it's like the shoulder, just say left shoulder, and then a severity would be helpful to us too. So severity, 10 being the most severe, and it'd be good to know like what it is right now. So if you're not in pain right now, if it comes and goes, then maybe we can help you in that one-on-one session. But we're looking for someone that has,
Yeah.
that chronic pain. If you have a high number like 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that, we always
I'm not
Michael
scared of
likes to show
that.
off.
I'm not scared of your 7, 8s, and 9. What John doesn't want to say is, we want to show off today. We want to show you our unique ability to reduce your significant pain from a high number to a very low number. Of course, our favorite number, John, is
So 0.
it's 0. Now, I'm seeing Angelina in the audience. She said she had a dog bite yesterday. That's a little bit different kind of pain. So we're looking for aches and pains, and it could be chronic. You might have had them for 10 or 15 years. Maybe you can't lift your arm or lift your leg and so on. So, John, let's say hello to some of our friends, and I'm
Yes,
seeing
absolutely.
Cormac Chris. I'm going to work with Cormac. Sounds like a new volunteer for us today. But we are going to go up to the list here and say hello, starting with Angelina Evans. So, hey, Angelina. And Angelina's from Philadelphia, so welcome to today's show. I think we've worked with her before, so she knows the value. Oh, by the way,
Mm.
the little ticker tape at the bottom. If you want to be notified of every month's episode, we send you an email the day before, that would be Friday, and early on Saturday mornings. So, like these friends, they can say, "Oh, the emotion code guys are online today. I want to join them." You can go to the very bottom line, michaelloge.com/ no, sorry, releasingnegativeemotions.com/live, and subscribe. We only send you 2 emails a month, one on Friday, one on Saturday. You can get here on time. So, and our friend Angelina, Natasha rather, Angelina's a
Natasha.
friend too. I'm just finding there. There we go. Michael and John, hello from Natasha from the UK.
Hey, Natasha. Thanks for joining us again.
Yeah, and our
Always wonderful
friend
to have you
Kelly
here.
Carson from, there we go. She is from BC, British Columbia, Canada as well. Hannah Rose is with us.
Hey, Hannah
And
Rose.
morning, right heel feeling pain like a heel spur or plantar fasciitis. Okay, we're just
Seven.
going to go through the list, and John will select somebody as we're reading all of these today.
Yep, that's a great example. Location and a number.
Yeah.
Right.
Veronica, I saw you on YouTube the other day. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about that. I know, John, I have to talk about it. Real quickly, I want to put the video in. This guy here, some of his videos have 500,000 views, and he interviews Powerball and lottery winners. That wasn't me, but we did an interview on how how do you use law of attraction to win the lottery, be abundant. And from that episode, I attracted 70 new clients from
Mm.
that interview. And John and I both have the unique ability to help people find out what are their money blocks, what are their money beliefs, what's their abundance blocks, do they have any inherited beliefs, and so on. So I've been helping a lot of people do that. I put the link to the video. The first 40 minutes is about law of attraction and what to say and what to think, and some nice good tools. If you don't know, I'm the author of the book Law of Attraction. I had a career with that for about 25 years. My book is 25 years old. And then I transitioned to this work, but they're both related because they're all about energy. Whether it's
Mm.
you're changing your mind to change the emotion or what John and I are doing. So check out the video. I put the link in the chat there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so Veronica, welcome. And next is, I have a new mouse, a new pointer here, and it's giving us,
Robert
there we go.
from.
Robert Jones, hello from Huntsville, Alabama, maybe? Yeah, we're Canadian, so we don't know all the letters. I think it
Yeah,
has to be
that's a good guess. I would
Alabama.
have said Alabama too.
It looks
Yeah.
like AI, but I think it's an AL. So Rocket
Yeah.
City, welcome, Robert. Thanks for joining us. Uh,
Welcome.
Karen Frazee, love your work. Thank you, Karen
Hey,
Frazee.
Karen. Thanks.
And who else is here? Nancy Langmeyer is with us.
Love to
Shout out to Nancy.
volunteer.
She'd like to volunteer. Oh, Karen Frazee is tempting us. You should have a camera crew to witness your great work. I think so too. Kelly Carson, where we go here? I have right knee pain unexplained. Elaine Goldman's with us. And I'm going to do a quick shout out to Cormac Chris. Cormac, if you're still with us, let me know what the severity of this pinched nerve near my left shoulder blade. And right
I'm
now,
fine.
as you're speaking, now it might not be the pain all the time, but it helps us measure the work because our goal is to get it to zero. If not, that's okay, but that's what the goal is. So Cormac, leave me a little note in the chat. By the way, one of the characteristics or one of the keys to have it receive a session is that you need to give us permission. So if you're volunteering, permission's assumed. And if you're paying us, it's super assumed. So if you want to help, you're giving us permission to connect with your subconscious mind. We're going to tell you what that means in a minute. So I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
look for Cormac's couple more things. I'm just scrolling down here. Nancy Langmeyer is giving us an update here if you choose to work with
Okay.
her. My pain
Yeah.
is primarily in my right knee. It's a 10 when I walk and stand up. I can't really walk for more than a couple of steps. Okay.
Ouch. Pain for 2 weeks. Ouch,
Okay,
that's
Cormac is saying my pain is only about a 3. We'll do a 3 because you'll be able to notice it. Yeah.
when I sleep, it's a 7.
Kimberly
Kimberly.
Frederico, I have pain in my jaw. You know, one of the misalignments that John and I help people with is making sure that their left jaw and their right jaw is in alignment. And out of alignment means it's crooked, which means this is, I'm using a lot of cartoon terminology. It means there's unprocessed baseball sized emotions that are pushed up against your jaw and stopping it from being level. So if you're a teeth grinder or you have jaw pain or you can't open your mouth, imagine that there could be unprocessed emotions causing that. And I've had extreme success helping people with grinding their teeth. Why? Because these energies are always there. So,
Yeah, good
let's see.
explanation.
Okay, Angelina saying her dog bite was about a year ago, so that's different. So there is some leftovers things there. So we got a
Mm.
lot of people listening in and watching us today. Uh, Here's
Kimberly,
another good
TMJ,
question.
jaw pain, 7.
Karen, do you work with clients that had just have a hip replacement and the additional pain is the healthy leg that has to carry the stuff of the new hip? So again, John, I'll let you answer that. So it's a physical accident that they're correcting from, but there still could be emotions that are stopping it from moving and flexible. Have you had that experience?
Yeah, so any sort of like surgery, it's good to have a session, after that, a week or 2 or 3 or whatever after that. So, I mean, there is that your physical body needs to like do its thing and heal, and the muscles need to, you know, find a new way to fire and a new way to work, right? But what I see is like these trapped emotions, they do move around in your body, emotion, energy in motion, and they can go to the path of least resistance or like a weak area in your body. So if you have like an injury or surgery, you can have a nest of them in that area, right? And then just like the trauma from the surgery, whether it be like a hip replacement or even like a dental surgery or something like that, there can actually be like a physical trauma, like an energy is what it's called in the body code, physical trauma. And you want to clear that out just to give your body, you know, you know, more ability to heal. So yeah, we can work on that and just sort of clean things up, tidy things up. That's what we do. We clear things out and allow your body to heal. So whether it's acute, like a surgery or something like that, or if it's like a long-term hip thing, it's good to do a session around it. Yes.
Yes. And imagine like a garden hose that has a kink in it, and this is the kink in the garden hose. So when you correct the kink in the garden hose, it takes a little bit for the water to flow down and resume.
Mm-hmm.
So John
Yeah.
and I remove the negative emotions causing energy to be disrupted or causing physical pain. Most times people feel it right away, and some other times it's like throughout the day, it's like, okay, I'm feeling energy move now. So John, we're going to explain the process, and I'm going to work with Cormac Crisp. I'm just going to call. So he is from, I shouldn't say he, I don't know his gender, but again, I'm having mouse troubles here. There we go. I'm from Cork, Ireland, but currently living in San Paulo. Well, there you go. Hey, John and I'm on a little island on the west coast of Canada. John's near off of Vancouver in west coast of Canada. You can be anywhere. We have clients in 16, 17 countries. We can connect with you. So, John, let's talk about the first thing that we are for our clients is that we're their proxy. And what does that word mean to our friends, that we become their proxy?
So we're doing it on your behalf. Like if you're, have someone proxy vote for you, someone will, do it for you. So we as a practitioner will connect up to you and then we'll get that proxy connection. We do it for you.
That's right. So John and I have a protocol that we do that allows us, and well, our unique ability is to connect with somebody no matter where you're at. We do that um, as soon as we get connected, we connect with you to your subconscious mind, and then we use muscle testing. And the muscle testing allows us to ask yes or no questions. John, show people how you would do that to get a yes or
Right.
no answer.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different ways to muscle test. What I do is I loop, what am I looping? So right now I'm looping these two fingers on my left hand. And then I'll take two other fingers on the other hand, and so I'm going to put these fingers in the loop and then spread that apart. So when I'm asking, every question is a yes or no based question. So I can say, my name is John, and then is it going to be yes or no? So I want to get a yes. So when I connect up to someone, I always do a baseline. My name is John, or not connecting up, but before I start the session, I just kind of warm up the engine here. So my name is John. I do that, or my Michael, and then there'll be a slip on that. It'll be a no, so it'll come apart. So strong is yes, weak is no. Takes a bit of practice to get it, but essentially
Yeah.
that's muscle testing.
So, yeah, so we're not guessing what the emotion is. Your subconscious mind is telling our subconscious mind when we hit it. We say, is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Oh, it's this one. And just like if you wanted us to delete a file folder, we need to know which file it is or which emotion. So to delete an emotion, we need to know what its name. We use muscle testing. And then when we find out the emotion, we use a magnet. John, show our friends how we do that.
Yeah, so any magnet will do, and the magnet amplifies our intention to clear out the emotion. We swipe it over the governing meridian, so it looks like that. I know, looks a little bit funny, but it works.
Yeah. Hashtag it looks funny and who cares? So I'm going to work with Cormac's left shoulder blade. Now I'm going to be using the emotion code and using this chart to identify it. And if I don't get it to 0, then I'm going to use what's an anatomy chart. And each chart is labeled from 1 to 6. It's almost like the body code book. The body code book talks about body parts. I can use that as well. I use my own questioning first. If it doesn't get to a 0, I say, which chart? Now, Cormac's subconscious mind, because I'm his proxy, will already know everything on this chart. He doesn't know, but I know, and I'm his proxy. So his subconscious mind says, yes, it's on panel number 3. And then I say, is it this? And when I hit it, it'll be a yes. And then when I get to that piece, I'll find out where is it. See all these little names? I'll say, is it this? I will find the exact spot where the pain is coming from. And again, I only go here if my regular questioning doesn't get there. So John, you can go through the chat there and you can choose your client that you want to work with, but I'm going to demonstrate. So here's my muscle testing. It's like this. I call it the drawbridge technique. If you want to know how to do it, you can go to michaelloge.com/ wait for it, muscle testing. It comes with the video and a worksheet. And the goal is to kind of break through that. That's a yes, that's a no. So this finger is doing all the work. That's a yes, that's a no. So right now, am I Michael Loge? Yes. Am I John? No. So I'm doing my internal protocol right now to connect with Cormac, who is in San Paulo, and I'm on the west coast of Canada. And I'm just scanning for Cormac right now. These are all no's. I have Cormac's permission. Cormac is with me right now. The intention is to correct some physical pain here. Let me know when there we go. Am I Cormac? Am I Michael? No. Am I Cormac? Yes. So here's my first yes or no question. I'm going to read a statement. Remember, I'm his proxy, so it's as if he was doing this on himself. I was telling Michael that I have a pinched nerve. Now, it might not be that, so we're not going to call it a pinched nerve. This is how I do it. I was telling Michael that I have a pinched nerve or something like that that's causing the left shoulder blade. Is this true? Yes. And on a scale of 1 to 10, is it a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6? It's a 5. He said 3 or 4, which means he's tolerant, right? He's so tolerant of the pain, he doesn't even feel it anymore. But his subconscious mind is the boss. And Cormac's subconscious mind is the boss and says, it's a 5. Is it a 6? It's a 5. Is it a 4? It's a 5. So here's the next. This is almost like a little video game. Here's the next question. Is it 100% emotion related? Yes. Is it structural? It means, is the shoulder out of place? Is something broken? The answer is not structural. Is it 100% emotion? Yes. Let's move on. Next question. Does Michael have them all on the chart? Now John and I use 2 charts. We use the emotion code chart, and another is called the trauma chart that has, I think, 90 emotions on it. So there's a lot. Remember, we're not guessing. Cormac's subconscious mind is going to tell me how many baseball size or absorbed emotions are causing this discomfort in my left shoulder blade. Is it more than 1? What's the answer? No. Is it under 1? No. Is it 1? Yes. Is it mine? No. Did I inherit it? Is it prenatal? Is it absorbed? Yes. So here's what we learned so far. Cormac's left shoulder blade pain. There's one of these big ones. This is an absorbed emotion. Remember, I'm the cartoon guy. There's one of these emotion that's lodged in here. And of course, it's stopping full flexibility. Let's double, triple check my work. Is it true there's one absorbed emotion in the left shoulder blade causing this discomfort? Yes. And Michael has it. Yes. And is it on the emotion code chart? It's not. So it has to be on the trauma chart. It is. Now there's 3 columns there. I have to find it. So let's do the process of elimination. Is it column C? No. Is it column B? No. So it's column A, and there's 6 rows. There's 7 rows actually. Is it row 1, 2, 3, 4? It's row 5. Okay. Again, because I'm connected to Cormac's subconscious mind knows this chart as well as I do because I read it and know it. So it's column 5, and here's the emotions in column 5. Is it barren? No. Is it invaded? No. Is it abhorrence? Is it death? And death on this chart means grief, so it's like severe grief. Let me check my work. Is it true that I have absorbed the emotion of death, the trauma emotion of death from somebody else? Yes. And is it lodged in the left shoulder? Yes. And because everything has a file folder, there's a file folder in your subconscious mind said, I absorbed this motion. Let's find out when it happened. We don't need to, but we're here to show off. Did this happen in 2025? Did it? Oh, this happened in 2024. And listen to all my estimates. Was it January? Was it February, March, April, May? It was in June. Was it June 1, 2, 3? June 3. It was on June 3, 2024, that this emotion from somebody else get passed on to me. Is all of this correct? Yes. Okay. It's an absorbed trauma of death. How many swipes of the magnet will it take to delete it? More than 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 25. So I'm going to swipe this because I don't want to take it on, and I'm his proxy, so I'm going to release it for Cormac. I'm doing that right now. I'm releasing this absorbed, I have to have the exact name. I'm releasing this absorbed trauma of death. In brackets, just say grief. It sounds less severe than death, but I'm releasing this absorbed trauma of death that's lodged in my left shoulder blade. Releasing this absorbed trauma of death. Releasing this absorbed trauma of death. I'm going to check my work. Has this trauma of death been released? It has. I'm just going to do a little bit more maintenance. Are my left shoulder and my right shoulder, are they in alignment with each other? They're not. So it kind of means they're a little bit crooked. And how many emotions are causing my left shoulder and my right shoulder not to be in energetic alignment? Is it more than 1? No. Is it under 1? Is it on the emotion code chart? Is it column A, B, row 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? It's grief. Okay, I'm releasing this smaller energy of grief that's causing my shoulders to be out of alignment. Now on my left shoulder and my right shoulder, are they in alignment? Yes. Before today, the severity of this problem was 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's down to a 1. Okay. Is there still, are my neck and my spine in alignment? Is it 1, 2? 2 emotions causing the neck and the spine? Or they call them A, B, B, 1, 2, 3. Is it confusion and is it confusion, defensiveness, griefs, and stubbornness? I'm releasing this energy of confusion, causing my neck and my spine to be out of alignment. I'm releasing this energy of stubbornness. Let me check my work now. Before today, it was a 5 out of 10. Is it 5 or is it under 5? 4, 3, 2, under 2, under 1, 0. Okay, I'm just going to disconnect. Now, this might mean 0 for the first round, but we're going to hear from Cormac with an update. So I'm just going to disconnect from Cormac. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice work.
Thank you. And I'm pretty confident that it got significantly reduced. And of course, everybody wants to know the answer to that. So we are going to wait and see how we do with that.
Yeah. Maybe Cormac, I guess you can get up, walk around a little bit, kind of wiggle around.
Oh, John, you posted. Yeah. John posted a video on the 6 types of trapped emotions. If you're a practitioner, you make us a habit because we've been doing it, thousands of clients, many countries. John's been doing it for, I think, 10 years now. So we've got a lot of information. Even this little subject today about 6 kinds of emotion, it could change your practice. My practice changed a lot when I started asking for absorbed emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if I didn't ask for absorbed emotions, I wouldn't have found that one for Cormac today. So,
Yeah. When I first started, it was just the common trapped emotion and inherited. And then like the prenatal, you basically have to like find the timeline. You're testing the age, and then you'd get down to like, before one, and then you'd have to ask if it's prenatal. But now with the body code, it's a chart, and you basically ask what type of trapped emotion it is. So it's just, way quicker, way more efficient.
yeah.
And so on the chart, there's, 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. Is this common
Mhm.
or, the other types? Yeah.
Yeah. I equate that to, you want to delete a file from your computer. Is it an Excel file or a PDF file? So we got to have the exact name of that file. And fear is different than absorbed fear or prenatal fear or,
Yeah.
don't get me started, or heart wall of fear.
Yeah.
John,
Heart
I'm going to
wall.
call up the name of the person you're going to help. Who's that going to be?
Hannah Rose. Right
Okay.
heel
Just
pain
real
started
quickly, I'm going
in.
to give a Cormac update.
Yep.
I have a small, dull, like maybe a one or a two. So while John is working with his client, I'm going to work offline, meaning I don't need to explain it, in front of you because John's going to give a session.
Quietly.
John,
Yeah.
I'm going to call up their name. Who was it?
Hannah Rose. So
Hannah
right heel
Rose.
pain
Okay.
started in 2011, lasted for 7 years, went away,
Ouch.
but it's back. Pain is 7 to 10.
Okay, Hannah Rose, welcome. And
All
John
right.
is
So
going to help you.
can I warm up the hands here? So I am John. Yes. Good. And so we're going to connect up Hannah Rose. Yes. Proxy. Yes. So Hannah Rose. Okay. So we've got right heel pain. Severity is at least a 5. Yes. Is it less? No. 10, 9 or less. No, so I got 10 out of 10 for that right heel pain. And it was lasted for 7 years, went away, came back. So is there an imbalance associated with this heel pain? Yes, there is. Is it trapped emotion? Is it common trapped emotion? Or is it another type? No, so I did get it is a common trapped emotion. So is it in column A? No. So it is in column B, odd, or B, even. So it's be odd, so 1, 3, or 5. So 1, 3, 5. So it's in B1. So is it the first one, second one, third one? It is the third one. So it's insecurity, trapped emotion of insecurity associated with this pain. Yeah. Okay. Do we need to know more about this? No, we don't. If we did, you can grab an age, location. We don't need to know any more. Releasing insecurity. Okay, that is released. Good. So is there another trapped emotion associated with this? Heel pain. Okay, so there is, and it is A, no B, B odd, no B even. Yeah, so it's 2, 4. It's B4 this time. First one. So it is, which would be, is it depression? No, it is. It is panic. Trapped emotion of panic. Yeah, do we need to know more about that? No. Okay, release panic. Good. Cleared. Good, good. And hydrated practitioner, that helps as well. So we do need to drink a lot of water. Okay, so another trapped emotion associated with this heel pain. Yes. Okay, is it in column A? No. So be odd. No. 2, 4, 6. So I'm getting B6. Okay, so pride. No. Shame, shock, unworthy, or worthless. So it's worthless. Yeah, it's cleared worthless. Okay, that's cleared. Good. Let's just check in here. Pain level. Do we start at a 10? Are we still at a 10? No. I got 6 out of 10. So right heel pain. Is there another trapped emotion associated with this pain? So the goal is to reduce, eliminate this pain, get it to zero. Is there a trapped emotion we can identify and clear to achieve this goal? There is. A, B odd. So 2, 4, or 6. So we're into B4, first, second, third, fourth. So is it a common emotion? I should have asked that first. No. So I went through all the emotions and got no to all of them. So it is a different type of emotion. So it is an inherited trapped emotion. I'm getting S2 inherited, and we're still in B4. So is it inherited depression? No. Inherited frustration? Inherited indecisive? No. So it's inherited panic or inherited taken for granted. So it's inherited panic? Yeah. So born with panic from your mom or dad, we can ask. Mom or dad. So father's side panic. So did he get it from his father or mother? So he got it from his father. So inherited panic, father's side. Okay, how many generations? We can just grab a number after your father. Was it at least 5 or 4? So 4 generations after your father. You could go back and forth and go, father, father, mother, father, mother, father. Don't need to. We're just going to clear that. Panic,
Yeah.
release that. Panic from you.
And by the way, John's asking multiple questions that he's not saying out loud. That's why he's so fast. He's asking questions, muscle testing, and only really giving the ones out loud that are relevant for us to hear. But everything he's doing is all muscle testing, and Hannah's subconscious mind is telling him when it's a yes and when it's a no.
Yeah. Sometimes if I'm out loud, it's a bit confusing, hard to follow.
Yeah.
So just give the goods. How you feeling so far, Hannah? Is there any sort of energies moving around after that inherited one? There might be a bit of a sensation, but we'll continue right along here. Another trapped emotion associated with this heel pain. There is. Is it inherited? No. So it's a common emotion. It is a common emotion. Is this trapped emotion in A or B? So I got column A, so odd row or even. I got odd row. So A1, 3. So it is in A5. So is it the first one, second, third, fourth, or fifth? So it is fear. So it's a trapped emotion of fear. Do we need to know more about that? No. Release fear. Release, release. Okay, that's released. Good. Okay, is there another trapped emotion here? Yeah. Okay, is it a odd? 2. It is nervousness. Yeah, clear nervousness. Good, good. Okay, thank you for the update, Hannah Rose. Did you see that? You want to throw?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, less pain already, down to about a 4.
Okay. I'm gonna muscle test that just to. I'm curious.
Yeah.
So the severity is that a 5, a 4, or 3? I got a 3.
She was close enough. Her subconscious, her conscious mind measured it. That's good.
I tested decimals, so I got 3.9.
Show off.
So we're looking for trapped emotions. The goal is to reduce, eliminate this pain in the right heel. Is there a trapped emotion we can clear to achieve this goal? Yeah, there might be a few more. So let's check in here. Is there something else? Like, I'd like to ask for heart wall for like basically everything, because even emotion around your heart can contribute to any symptom, any concern. Heart wall? No. But there is a trapped emotion. Yeah. Okay, it is in column B, 2, 4. So it is common, shared, absorbed. So it is preconception, the rarest type preconception. It is indecisiveness. So this is the preconception. It depends on your beliefs, but lodged in your body, spirit body, prior to being conceived. So out there in the invisible realm somewhere, and it's preconception indecisiveness. Do we need to know more? No. So we'll clear this from you, all levels of you. across all time, space, realities, dimensions, wherever it is. Release that indecisiveness. That's cleared. Yeah. All right. Another trapped emotion associated with this pain. No, maybe that preconception one got it. Okay. Do we want to go? Is it 1 or higher? No. Maybe a 0. Okay. Do we want to keep going here? Do you want to keep going here? Is there more to clear? No. I think that's good. The
Yep,
preconception ones, it's been with you, your
for
whole
first
life,
round.
not
Yeah.
multiple times. But even from like a 10 to a 4, I'd say that's remarkable. So that's good. Might go down to a 3, 2, 1, 0. Hard to say. We like it when it's instant results, like when we see it. Sometimes it's a day or 2 or 3 or 4 to fully process and integrate. And that's why we recommend, multiple sessions, a follow up or, 2, 3
And
sessions,
a,
that kind of
and a
thing.
one-on-one session, we'd spend at least 25 minutes. Not that we'd need all of it. I do want to give a little quick update to Cormac. While John was working with his client, I double checked in with Cormac and he said, there's a little dull ache. So I asked his subconscious mind, is there something on this chart that would help? And it said yes. And look where it took me, John.
Nervous system. Yeah.
The nervous system. So just like this character behind me here, there was some energy that was stopping the flow from his head all through the shoulder and shoulder blades. There was one large emotion. I released it, and that was, remember the garden hose with the kink in it? And now all that's flowing. So Cormac, if you're still with us, give me a quick little update on anything that you can feel around that. Again, it was good to take a little break. I went back in and it said it was the nervous system. And Hannah has an update for you, John.
Yeah. Feeling pain less and less. Thank you. So yeah,
Yeah,
emotions are being cleared. The body can go in and, repair that area. The energy's flowing, right? Like the
that's
garden
right.
hose. You know what? I think we need a garden hose prop.
Well, John, you know what? You have read my mind because I think I need a garden. I have all the props in the world, but I don't have a garden hose. So
Yeah.
I'll find a piece of little rubber tubing because it's a great
I have one.
explanation.
I have
Yeah.
one that I don't need, so I'm gonna cut it up
Well,
and bring it in
yeah.
here.
Well, you know what? We had a lot of people volunteer today, and we would love to help you. We'd love to do a real thorough job with each of you. If you want to work with John and I, you can go down below the little ticker tape there, releasingnegativeemotions.com/live, and you can get access to both John and I's website. Both of us have a list of things that we help people with, but today is our show off item, and it is on physical pain. And again, we're having extreme success helping people. We'd like to help you too. The minimum is a 2-session package, so we can do a really good job. We'll be able to do more than what you think we can do. In other words, if you can for a shoulder pain, there's other things that you won't even know to ask for that will come up in your session. So we'd love to help you.
Yeah.
Well, John,
The
we
other,
did it today.
yeah, absolutely. Thanks to everyone for
Yeah,
volunteering and commenting, joining in with us. Love that. If you do have some aches and pains and we didn't get to you today, consider a session with us. We'd love to help you.
yeah,
And Michael is at releasingnegativeemotions.com. Yeah, down in the ticker tape there.
yeah.
And you can find me at aliveandpure.com. And I'll post my website in the comments as well here. Yeah.
That's right. And some of you, we've got 282 other episodes on YouTube and LinkedIn and Facebook. And if you're watching after the live show, say hello, let us know where you're watching from. And again, we would love to help you with your physical pain. And if you want to get on the mailing list so you can know what the subject is we're working on and volunteer, go to that same address. I'll say it again, releasingnegativeemotions.com/. There's a lot on that page. How to get a hold of John and I, how to watch the other 282 episodes, and how to get on the mailing list so we can help you. Thanks to Kimberly and Kelly and Karen, everybody saying hello and joining us. Again, let's see you next month with next month's topic. We'll announce that on Friday, the first Friday of every month. The first Saturday of every month we go live. So the Friday before, we'll announce what the topic is. John, we did an outstanding job today connecting with people all over the world and releasing negative emotions causing their physical pain. Let's say goodbye, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.
See you later.